Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's build video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my Werewolf Stamina Nightblade build video. So, going over my setup, I'm using Maelstrom Battle Axe Sharpened. Your critical charge deals an additional 5375 physical damage over 5 seconds, while equipped increases your weapon damage by 189. Really nice, really OP. Maelstrom Bow, increase the damage of volley by 161 per tick, increasing by 56 every half second. While equipped, grants an additional 189 weapon damage. So really nice bow. I'm using 2-piece Engine Guardian. It's only v14, v12. I have been farming the heck out of Engine Guardian and still haven't gotten any v16 pieces yet, so I'm stuck using this, but it gets the job done for right now. Then the rest of my gear, I'm using 5-piece Hunting's Rage. Gives weapon crit, max stam, weapon crit, weapon damage, and then 3-piece agility. 2 of it's robust, 1's healthy. I use drinks, so I need to have one that's healthy because I need the extra health. 2 of them have weapon damage enchants with Kuta enchants, and then the one has weapon damage enchant with a Ray Kuta enchant. Going over my skills that I'm using, on my front bar, I'm pretty much just single target DPS. So I got Executioner, Rally, Mass Hysteria, Surprise Attack, Crit Rush, Werewolf Berserker. I love Pack Leader, but Werewolf Berserker, you do like almost a 10k bleed when you're buffed up. Let me see. When you're buffed, you do an 11k bleed over 8 seconds, plus an additional 40%. And another reason why I use Berserker is the axe that I'm using, the bleed will proc in your werewolf form, so it's really OP. On my bow bar, I got Dark Cloak, Vigor, Shuffle, Arrow Barrage, Relentless Focus, and Soul Tether. Now I do switch up Arrow Barrage sometimes. Sometimes I'll use Magnum Shot, sometimes I use Focus Aim. Focus Aim is pretty much when I'm just going up against sorcerers, or if I'm sitting on top of a keep and I'm just trying to get a lot of AP, I'll just sit up there and snipe. Poison arrows are I use poison injection sometimes. I just don't have the skill points for it right now. But really, whatever you put here is really up to you guys for your L1. You could use mark, siphoning attacks, whatever fits your build the best. Because I know everyone's not a wood elf, so not everyone's gonna have really great recovery. I do use Soul Tether on my back bar. The reason why I do this is because in order to get most of these passives, like increase the effectiveness of your healing dome by 3% for each siphoning ability slotted. So I slotted Soul Tether to get that extra healing from my Vigor and from my Soul Tether. Also increases your max magicka by 8% with the siphoning ability slotted, so that'll let me Dark Cloak a lot more. That's why I have Soul Tether on my back bar. It's also a great AoE ultimate. It heals you and it lets you put out DPS while there's a lot of people on you hitting you because you're getting so much healing. Going over my werewolf skills, I am using Feral Pounce. It adds 4 seconds to the duration of your werewolf transformation. I'm using this heal. It's a heal over time, so you get an initial burst heal, then you also get a 2655 burst heal over 8 seconds, or heal over time over 8 seconds, which is really nice. Rousing Roar, it's a fear, and then it grants all your allies 20% weapon damage. Howl of Agony, the reason why I use this morph is because damage against feared enemies is increased by 30%. Then I'm using Claws of Anguish. It does disease damage, and then it also reduces the effectiveness of healing by 30%. So it's really nice against like Templars or DKs that are healing with Rally and Vigor. It'll really debuff them really nice. Going over my champion points, I have 493 CP, so I'm like 7 or 8 CP away from cap. I'm pretty close. So starting in the tower, I got 20 into Warlord, 100 into Mooncalf, 44 into Tumbling, 17 into Blessed, 8 into Blade Expert, 8 into Bow Expert. I have these two pretty even because I switch between my bow and my two-hand pretty often to do damage. 15 into piercing, 16 into precise strikes, 100 into mighty. You want to try to keep piercing and precise strikes pretty even, just to keep it balanced. 25 into resistant, 80 into hardy, 40 into elemental defender. You want to get 120 or 120 points into the lady if you're a stamina build, so you can get the Unchained passive. What Unchained does, it reduces the stamina cost of abilities by 80% for 3 seconds after breaking free of a stun, knockdown, fear, disorient, or stagger. So it's really good for your build and for your resources. It really helps you on your resource recovery. Then I have 20 points in the quick recovery, increase the effectiveness of healing, and that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm also using the serpent to increase my stam regen. I know I have a lot of stam regen as a wood elf, but I love to have even more stam regen as much as possible. It just helps me with my 1vx. Going over my stats, with this build, you have around 2500 stam recovery, 1000 health recovery, 1000 magic recovery, 17k health, 27k stam. I do know that my health is really low. That's why I have 1000 health recovery. I do use tri-drinks. I could use dual drinks, but I wouldn't be able to sustain as well, because I wouldn't be able to heal that well, because first off, I don't have that much health, and second off, my recovery would be so low that it would be really easy for people to kill me. So with me using Engine Guardian and tri-drinks, it lets me get 1000 health recovery, which is really nice. On my back bar, on my bow, I have around 3300 weapon damage on my bow, only 16k health, but I still have that 1000 health recovery. So having 1000 health recovery really makes up for all that health that I'm missing. I could go foods, but I just don't like foods. It's really hard to 1vx with foods because, I don't know, your resources, you just don't have that many resources. You run out of your resources really fast. And I just feel like drinks are better overall, especially if you're wood elf, because then you really benefit from it, because you already get 21% stam regen from being a wood elf. You get 21% stam regen, 3% max stam, and then 10% damage done while in stealth. So it's pretty nice. Oh yeah, and then another way that I keep myself alive, I use tripods. What tripods do is they restore health recovery, they give you magic recovery, and stam recovery. So these are really nice when you're trying to 1vx. I definitely recommend, if you've never used tripods before, definitely try to use tripods. For tripods, you need Columbine, Mountain Flower, and Bugloss, and then Lorcan Tears, and you'll be able to make yourself some tripods. But this has been my build video, guys. Make sure you smash the heck out of the subscribe button, the like button. Make sure you guys leave a comment, and peace.